then go to the colleges and high schools and really start to figure out a way to implement the pre-chiropractic track in their college and institutions curricular offerings. So look at their course catalog and identify the courses that can all be relevant enough to the pre-chiropractic track. And then we have maybe 4 or 5 3-credit courses that we get, made eligible. And now all of a sudden they have a pre-chiropractic program that hopefully schools will one day acknowledge. I'm not trying to create a different type of MCAT. It's more experiential, qualitative,
Sure.
quantitative outcomes. But anyway, just a lot of information that I just spewed out at you. But what do you think about all that?
Yeah, I love it. I think it's necessary. So again, I have a very fresh perspective because my daughter just graduated Sherman in December. So like I went through that whole experience with her. And obviously I'm a pretty hands-on guy. It's a profession I love. And so I was pretty involved. She went to Sherman, which is a great school, but every school has its issues, right? And so I'll take the first part of your statement. And so one of her passions was animal chiropractic, but Sherman had really nothing other than a club that was all student run. There were no real, she had to find a company in Texas and do all this extra work. So the idea that you would question the students and say, where do you want to go? And then supply them with the tools and the connections and the opportunities, I think is fantastic because it's really left to the student to do that work. And as you and I both know, only 10% of them are going to actually do the work. My daughter was obviously the exception. She was very motivated and she did the work she needed to do, but there were so many other people that would love to have done that, but they didn't have that self-perpetuating motivation to go do it. So if organizations like yours were connected with the school and really said, we want to